Hello, everyone, and welcome to another night of Dungeons and Dragons City of the Lost. I am your dungeon master, Dips, and I will be facilitating this game today. We also have our players, Rob,
What's going on, everybody?
Gorkar,
Here.
Jabbers,
I'm not your friend. Just kidding.
and Frankie.
Hi, everybody.
And welcome in for another exciting night. As we wake up this lovely morning, or I should say one of us wakes up. Who did our recap last time? I even forget that.
I believe it was me.
Yeah, so you're exempt. Rob, Gorkar, and Jabbers, please roll a d20.
$16.
Rob and Gorkar?
Over 9.
Uh-oh.
Also 16.
9? Rob. So, you kind of roll over a bit in your bed, and you suddenly find yourself, like, foomp, only a very short distance, a couple of inches, into another soft, kind of pillowy surface that wakes you up. And you look around somewhat startled, and you realize that you're in, like, a giant room just full of pillows, and there's a ring of darkness around you, and from out in the darkness you hear, "Hello, Rob. Welcome back. It's time for you to tell us about what you have done for the last day."
Yes. Well, you see, last time we woke up, well, I woke up in my home, and I received a notice from Gorkhar's helper, that told us that I need to report to Gorkhar's house for breakfast. She looked very, exhausted from running around, I assume the city, so it gave the poor woman a glass of water. This is important for later. As we made our way to, as I got to Gorkar's and we were sitting around having breakfast, waiting for everyone to arrive, Jabbers arrived on the scene and was alarmed because he believed from the message that he received that Gorkar was being eaten for breakfast. And we quickly fixed that mistake. But it came to our attention that Gorkar's helper never returned. So we've come to the consensus that the last place that she went was the Warren. So off we went to go find Gorkar's helper. We were met by some guards that told us we weren't allowed to actually enter at first. And through conversation, they mistakenly thought that we threatened them and disappeared into the Warren. So we just kind of entered in after them, where we were met by other kobold guards and things. But Jabbers, our friend here, convinced them we were on the list, whatever that is. When we were, after we convinced them that we were on the list, we heard screams, and specifically about not the toes or feet. So we ran really fast, thinking that the helper was having her feet eaten. But when we arrived, she was having her feet tickled by a feather. Uh, Tortuously? One second. sorry about that. Hold on, I lost my train of thought. After we rescued the helper, we went back to Gorkar's to finish breakfast, where Frankie fell in love with Gorkar's big kitchen in his mansion. It was a very nice place. After that, we went out to the shopping district and other places to presumably spend a day off, where we constantly ran into bumps and headaches and disappointment. And that's kind of where we left off.
There is a hand that extends out from the darkness towards you, and it drops a small palm-sized object in your hand. It's like a small, kind of silky bag, and there's something hard and triangular inside of it.
I pull it out.
It is a prism. And they say, you may or may not have use for this yourself, but you might know one that could make use of this item. Use this as a focus and it will, well, cast something of elemental magic through it as your focus. And it will become chaotic and change the energy into something else entirely.
Okay, well, thank you.
Effectively, you get an extra D8 of damage, and the D8 dictates by way of a chart what the damage type becomes.
You're a spellcaster, I assume.
You're a paladin. You still cast spells.
Yeah, it has to be elemental magic. Anyway. Yes, it is a spell focus that is a prism that causes chaos with the damage types of some magic.
I got 2 right now. I can trade you 4 out of mine.
And then you feel yourself kind of slip away back down into darkness, Rob, and you wake up in that room of Gorkar's. You stayed at Gorkar's place last night, I assume. In one of the guest rooms. It's a very nice guest room at that. Much better than the guest room alone is much more spacious than the house that they had given you. And of course all of you kind of wake up around the same time as there is a bell that rings, and each of you in turn has a different individual who is a bugbear, who kind of enters your room and walks over to the windows and pulls the drapes open and turns around and says, if you need assistance with anything getting ready, please let me know. Gorkar, there are 3 of them that come into your room.
Gorkar's just looking around like, Gorkar capable of taking care of morning routine. What Gorkar call you 3?
They look at each other kind of questioningly. Servant?
Gorkar already have someone want to be called servant.
No,
Gorkar think of something better.
Well, yes, we all servant. In our culture, name is job.
Gorkar think main servant's name be maid and butler. Gorkar think of names for you 2. They be jobs.
There's 3 of us.
You as well. You all as well. Gorkar not say number.
They kind of look at each other puzzled and shrug. We be outside then. And they walk outside to leave you to get ready.
Thank you.
Jabbers,
Numbers not Gorkar's specialty.
Jabbers, what is Jabber's reaction to the well, not really light, but the drapes being pulled open, and it's morning time. Need help with anything, little mighty lizard?
Jeffers was thinking about protesting, but the flattery does something for him. No, you can go.
They bow deeply. Yes,
Bye.
yes, Master. Yes, Master Mighty Lizard, and they like leave out through the door.
Master Mighty Lizard.
Frankie, same thing. Shoo! Good morning, Sir Frankie. If there's anything you need assistance with, me here help you.
Frankie, takes the pillow and puts it over his head and goes, don't call me sir. You don't have to treat me like one of these rich folks. I'm going to be working in the kitchen. Just consider me part of the staff.
The pillow is pulled up off your face, and there's a bugbear face staring down at you. And you recognize this individual now. It's one of the younger bugbears that works down in the kitchen. And they say, me no. Me here get you ready. Chef say early rise. Not happy you not there already, but understands.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. Forgive my impertinence. And Frankie immediately, sits up and starts getting ready.
He just stands there watching you getting ready. Like, he doesn't have any concept of,
Shame.
any of that. Yeah. Just watching you curiously. Never seen a human before. Or, well, half elf.
I feel like I'm being stared at under a spyglass. Do you mind?
Oh, me sorry. And they, turn around, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And
Thank
study
you.
the wall.
And Frankie gets ready and goes down to the kitchen, ready for a verbal beating.
You actually arrive at the kitchen. You can see that the kitchen has only just started with its opening tasks, and the chef says, "Ah, good, you here, over there," and he points over at a number of pans with butter and eggs and other kinds of ingredients for omelets, and he says, "Show me what you got," and just shuffles out of the kitchen. And the one kid, the other bugbear kid, is looking back and forth, his eyes wide. He goes, "What? Me? I never have turned for self," and goes chasing the cook out, and you are left alone in the kitchen with a shitload of omelet ingredients. And the
First things
kitchen.
first, I'm gonna just make an over/under D20 check to see if Frankie knows how to make an omelet. No, that's a 4. Frankie has never made an omelet in his life.
Yes, but you have egg, and there's milk, and there's chopped green peppers and some onion, and you can looking at all this stuff, it's okay, all these things are supposed to go together somehow, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, probably at worst it'll be a scramble. 'Cause
Yeah,
once you get scrambled-
exactly.
So you want me to make a check? Cooking?
Yes. You have well, actually you get an advantage because of the kitchen.
I think that was a... Did we say it was a survival check, or was it a wisdom mod? Or a wisdom check?
It could be survival.
Well, I'm fighting for my fucking life right now, so yeah, it's survival.
Do you have cook's utensils as a proficiency?
I do, yeah.
Oh, well then it's your intelligence and your proficiency modifier
Okay.
at advantage.
At advantage. Okay, so...
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 1. A +1.
Oh.
Because my int is at a -1.
Oh.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So a 2.
Oh, no, I didn't roll yet, sorry.
Oh.
So that is a 10 plus a 1.
An
So that's an
11. Okay. You definitely make a scramble of. You're just like, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, so I just kind of throw it all together. And you taste it, and it's like, it's kind of hard to fuck that up. So like, it's tastes good, tastes all right. All right, cool beans.
Frankie is already beating himself up about this. He's like, no, it has to be perfect. It has to be good.
It's inelegant, but it tastes good. You kind of imagine that these ingredients are hard to fuck up, though. And a little bit of sausage in there, some bacon, all kinds of shit.
Green peppers and
We always go to food somehow. So anyway,
it's the George R. R. Martin thing, describing fantasy is a lot easier when you describe food.
oh boy. So Rob, Gorkar, and Jabbers, eventually you smell the delicious scent of eggs and other vegetables and meats and spiced meats cooking.
Did you ever smell what the Frank cooking? Not even a chuckle.
Oh, I'm laughing. I just wasn't sure.
Jeez,
I wasn't
tough
sure if anybody
crowd.
else was gonna press the button to laugh, so I was just like, oh god.
Oh God, do I just leave him up there? What do I do?
Then the silence hung for too long, and I was like, no, my man is drowning.
Oh no,
We
he's
can't all be winners, okay?
I liked it. I thought it was funny.
Likewise.
So you all head down to the dining hall. Kind of meet each other. You walk out of your rooms and kind of meet each other out in the hallway. Sans Frankie. The two younger bugbears that were part of the kitchen staff, you would guess, are in the hallway. One of them is looking kind of angry with their arms crossed and they're kind of pouty lipped and they're just looking down at the floor. And the other one is just kind of nonplussed and just looks up, sees you all. Oh, hey, breakfast in the dining hall that way.
What wrong with you two?
Oh, we never get chance use kitchen ourselves. Already give chance to Frankie. Frankie alone in kitchen. Proving self.
That's rough, buddy.
Oh, Jabbers, get an inspiration, you son of a bitch. No, I'm not joking. Get your DM inspiration. Congrats. I like it.
Hot dog.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
3-pointer, just excellent.
Swish. Without even missing a beat, just fucking swish.
Like Steph Curry.
Oh, Jesus.
Magic.
And, yep, you all smell the delicious smell of eggs and vegetables and various spiced meats. You go and you sit down. The chef is sitting outside of the kitchen. He looks kind of agitated. Every once in a while, he gets up I should go in there. No. He has to do it himself. He must prove himself. Yeah. And he leans back up against the wall with his arms folded. But every once in a while, he does this. I really should go in there. Wakey, eggs and bakey. What's up, skeptics?
Jabbers proceeds to funnel egg mixture into his mouth hole.
Oh yes,
I
after
don't
it
think
comes
I
out.
haven't brought it out yet.
Oh yes, Frankie.
Yes.
It is done being cooked. You have you have enough to fill maybe 10 plates.
Okay, but how's my plating? That's the thing. Can I make a separate roll for my plating?
Oh yes, this will be a dexterity
Plus cook's utensils?
and your proficiency. Yeah, because I'm saying I'm going with the Cortex rules of fuck tying attributes to your skills. I'm gonna be wishy-washy with it and do whatever I want.
Well, especially when it's tool proficiencies specifically, they don't tell you what that is.
Yep, fair enough. The next live
Okay,
game is gonna be
that's
the party.
Sorry, that's a 12.
All right, it's decent plating.
Average, average, average. Frankie just like sighs and is like, I'm not impressing anybody with this. It's gonna be like fine. But you know, this is why I'm here. This is why I'm here to learn. Better show them where I'm at and bring the food out.
All right. So Frankie brings out a tray of plates with the metal caps on top, and I'm not gonna say what Frankie does. Frankie comes out with the tray of plates.
So yeah, he dishes everybody one by one.
Breakfast.
The bugbears are all, the kitchen staff bugbears are all sitting in their own seats, and you can see the chef is being completely silent, and he's got a good poker face going at the moment, as he watches you come out with it, watches you serving it, watches as it gets served to him. Everyone starts digging in. He watches other people eat for a moment before, looking at it, giving it a couple sniffs, taking a bite, salting a very small portion of it, taking a bite of it again, considering adding salt and pepper to another very small portion of it, trying it again.
Frankie's just standing in the corner, like visibly sweating.
I'm gonna roll a dice. He doesn't. Well, he's very impassive for the moment. The kids. Let me see. The kids, on the other hand. Oh. They bite into it, and you can see them give each other the paws of the food just put in their mouth, and they stop and they both look at each other, and they're like like they're eating it, but they're like, I don't know.
No.
They're not really into it. The kids aren't.
Ooh, mouth shovel.
Can the rest of us roll to see if we like it?
Yeah, of course, always. We're keeping in mind that it's an average plate, so it's pretty much 50-50 on the dice.
19 for Jabbers.
Oh yeah, Jabbers, you fucking love it.
Also a 19 for Gorkar.
Oh yeah. Definitely fucking delicious.
Mmm.
Yeah, Gorkar takes one bite, looks down at it. There's a moment of pause, and then Gorkar just picks up another fork and starts shoveling.
Rob, what you get?
15.
15? Oh yeah, it's good. It's pretty good.
Now I'm just in the canon of like, Frankie isn't actually that good of a cook. It's just his friends like his cooking for some reason.
His friends are all very nice people. Their love of Frankie deludes them and their taste buds. So yeah, the three of them are enjoying it pretty, and you know what? Fair enough for 50-50 of the room actually liking it. Frankie, roll a d20 yourself, and remember that it's basically you have to roll an 11 plus, which isn't terrible.
A 2.
2, yeah, you do not like it yourself that much.
Frankie's the overcritical artist that's beating himself up, and he's like, "Of course it's terrible," before he even takes the bite.
I mean, it is a character I'm playing, so it's got to have some trait that I also have.
Oh my god. So the head chef bugbear looks around and says, I know what you two think. And he looks at his two kids' plates, which are full and pushed away from them, and they look just a little sad, and they kind of wilt a bit and nod their heads. And he looks over at the other three and goes, "What you think? I saw you all eat down quickly."
Gorkar comes around and tries to like grab at one of the full plates. Gorkar wants seconds.
The kid pushes it towards you. Take. Also, Jabbers, you get a plate pushed towards you.
And it's hold the plate up and slide the food into the gullet.
Of course, the bugbear and the kobold are like, "This is the most delicious shit I've ever had in my life. Eggs with bacon? Who the fuck knew this was a thing? Jesus."
Yeah, you guys are used to like frontline rations or like the rations you were scavenging in the streets.
Yeah, exactly. Gorkar got fucking MRE kits.
Dwarven MRE kits.
Hmm.
And in
Sounds
this
like a
setting,
lot,
we
huh?
know that dwarven food is only unseasoned because the seasonings would kill anyone else with the dwarven resistance to poison. Like, they actually are known for very flavorful food amongst the dwarves. They just can't feed it to anyone else.
Sounds like a lot of stock and roan to me.
Yeah, rock and stone or you don't come home.
The chef takes into consideration everyone's answer and goes, yes. Can tell, friend not familiar with ingredients. My fault.
No,
Ask me
chef.
for what you want for lunch. Well, you will be gone. Next breakfast. Give me list of groceries before nightfall, and I do best to get them.
Yes, chef. Frankie like stands at attention.
You're surprised. You're lucky he didn't idiot sandwich you. Or no, he takes a handful of eggs on either side and goes, "What are you? I'm an idiot omelet." Oh well, actually, this is not an omelet. What? No, but seriously.
Omelette? What is this word? Omelette?
Oh yeah, he
This
says
is
that I
food?
will teach you,
This one was.
and I will teach you omelet.
Yes, chef.
It
It is a regular of the household, chef.
Yes. We like much.
Very well, chef.
Was favorite of old master that live here, but he took too many falls in arena, and they make like the crazy motion with their finger pointed at their head, circle, circle. Now he down in dungeon like rest that go.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
He was asshole.
Oh,
He
is
quit.
it better?
He quit what you all have been doing on first day. Said wanted to just kick feet up and live life large, being famous arena combatant. He say, quote, "Fuck the universes," end quote.
Wow.
Gorkar think that guy sound like asshole.
Yeah, me no like. Glad he gone. Multiverse better without some. Him one of
And-
them.
Is it better for you to be working for another bugbear, or is it worse? Forgive me if this question is impertinent.
He considers for a moment and says, "Well, only character matter to Chef." And Chef say, "So far, you all very funny. Me like."
Thank you, chef.
Yeah.
Wait, you said I wasn't going to be here for lunch. Does that mean we have work to do?
Me hear you going to Solstice.
Oh, right. That.
Yes, is on itinerary. Say that right? Yes, I practice.
It's hard word.
Yeah.
We have an itinerary?
Yes.
Where?
I show you. Follow, chef. And he motions for all of you to follow him. And you wind up back to the front of the manor, where up along the wall that the door is on where you entered, you must have passed it by without looking back and seeing it, but there's a board with like note cards on it with like you can see there's 5 different handwritings on note cards, and it's set up like a calendar kind of thing. And some of the note cards, you can't read. The text on them seems to like just not like it refuses to make sense. I think there's some magic at play. But today's it says the Lost banquet at Solstice Village or Solstice Town.
Frankie just kind of narrows his eyes again at the board, like, seriously, they have this in this house? Do I have one of these? I feel like we should all have one of these. Why does he get one?
Chef kind of like blinks at you for a moment and says, "You not
No,
get
sorry.
you
That
you
wasn't-
not
that wasn't
get
out
it."
loud. That was not loud. That was just his thoughts.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Sorry.
That's unfortunate. Well, I'll say it in another way then. He like turns around and says, "Yes, well, we'll be good to have full party like we supposed to. Last guy, no one like him, so he alone in place. They expect you all to stay here together. It's just for show to give you each place alone, just in case."
Huh.
Wait.
Is that why they give us all poopy house?
You first
That was just
kobold.
free phrasing.
You first kobold not take option of Warren's first.
Oh no, I'm just making words. Because this house seemed a lot better.
Yes.
Jabber's not see rest of houses, but from way tribe pontificate,
Oh,
they think much better this house.
me not know that one. He like
Oh.
he looks around like
your
confused.
book club has been rubbing off on you, Jabbers.
Jabber's learned very quickly.
Huh?
Funny word for mean talk.
Jabbers did say Jabber's smartest lizard after all.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to Solstice again? Should we go now? Can we get this over with?
Yes, should go now. Be prepared for battle.
Always are.
Yes, Lord Veld want entertainment.
Oh, God.
Tell head servants that Gorkar think of name for them. They now called matron and patron. The dad is patron and the mom is matron.
Don't those mean the? Yeah, never mind. Yes, I do
Gorkar
that.
just come up with names that sound right. No question, Gorkar.
No, no, definitely no question, Gorkar. Me never do.
Thank you, chef.
As we're going out the door, Frankie's like gonna pull Gorkar aside and be like, "Hey, so you have a bunch of servants. Now, far be it for me to tell you what to do with servants, but somebody should probably be assigned to making sure we know what's going on that board on a day-to-day basis, right?"
Gorkar looks long into the distance in thought for a solid 30 seconds. And then just nods and says, Gorkar think that good idea? Yeah. Gorkar listen to friend.
Is he lying? Does he not understand? It is just like, yeah, sure, whatever, Frankie.
Yep.
Oh.
Gonna roll an insight check.
Gorkar, roll deception. Frankie squints his
Christ.
eyes.
I got an 11.
Gorkar?
16.
These bugbears
God.
have very good poker face. Today.
Right. Okay, then. So, like, when we get back, maybe ask one of them to do it? Because since you do a lot of things for yourself, it kind of seems like they're not getting paid to do anything.
If I may speak up, the servant says from behind you. The payment is, not oblivion.
Frankie is gonna look at them and be just immediately horrified. Wait, do they have collars?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we not brought here for same purpose you have. There are others like us brought here to serve and other things. Yes, our world fall apart and someone here with enough sway come and say, my people not become extinct, live on in Velderheim. And we here, not oblivion.
Gorkar do best to treat servant friends with same level of respect as all other friends.
Oh, world we come from, bugbear society strict. We know place and call by name of job. Easy, well, hard life, but easy to live it, not have to think much. Have to think too much here sometimes. Not used to it.
You're a different kind of people. Jabbers would fight, kicking, screaming, stabbing, until you got shinies. Couldn't do it.
That's why you here with your task, and me here with my task.
Frankie listens to this whole exchange, and he just is silent for a moment as it goes on, and then just starts laughing in that hysterical way where you realize you have to laugh, otherwise you're going to cry.
Oh, God.
Like, this entire society where we've been taken to still has this strata to it of lower class people like that, and he, as a peasant, finds that horrifyingly hilarious.
But you are considered upper class here.
That's part of why it's funny.
Yes. The irony of it all.
Gorkar think it probably good idea to get on way to Solstice. Gorkar talk more to servant friends when Gorkar get back. And he kind of like puffs his chest up and doesn't know what he's doing, but he goes, make sure place clean when Gorkar get back.
Yes, of course. All servant family do that.
And Gorkar kind of looks at Frankie, who suggested that they needed purpose, like, did Gorkar do good job?
And Frankie is still just laughing. He, like, can't get a hold of himself.
Someone tell him joke. Me no get it.
It's just, he gets a hold of himself. Yeah, you did great, Gorkar. Yep. Did good. Let's go. Can we go? We should go.
Onward to banquet and adventure. And probably fighting.
Gorkar is ready.
Let's go.
The four of you open the door to enter the city. There it is. To enter the city. Step out into that dreary gray rain that is heavy enough that you notice it, but light enough that it seems to evaporate before it fully soaks you through. And you look and you see that Mr. Hank and Mr. Vorst, in their suits and their ties and their sunglasses and their no shoes, are standing leaned up against the building across the way, and they watch as you exit and kind of stand up from leaning against the building and brush themselves off, and Mr. Hank says, "Ah, good. We were hoping we did not have to come inside and get you. You are ready to go to Solstice?"
Gorkar kind of looks offended and says, "You don't want to see Gorkar's house? That it?"
Have seen your house, Gorkar. Many times.
Okay, well, Gorkar ready then.
Yep.
They look at Rob and Frankie.
Yep, let's go. Let's get out of here for a while, please.
Yep, I'm ready.
So Mr. Hank and Mr. Vorst lead you all on up to the north gate. And they say, "We will be there within the next hour. If Lord Velda asks, let him know we are gathering the final supplies that he has asked for."
Okay then.
Oh, yes, and give him this. And they hand you a small envelope that has a wax seal on it that has just like the design that's pressed into it is like a pair of sunglasses with a fancy design that loops in on itself that's, you know, around the outer edge of the cooled wax.
What is this, your sigil?
Yes.
Okay, man.
Sunglasses
If
are
Gorkar had
cool.
Sunglasses like that, then Gorkar would put them everywhere too. Where did Gorkar get cool sunglasses?
They nod and they just say, "Yes, sunglasses are cool. These are our sunglasses. For all intents and purposes, they are aviators."
Excellent choice.
And the world that they come from is gone.
Dang.
Right. Well, we'll get right on that. To Solstice then.
Yes. As we said, let Lord Veld know we will be there within the hour.
Yeah, sure. We'll let him know. See you boys at the banquet.
Goodbye.
And you walk through the gate into the vestige of Solstice. I have set up another scene. You should see it. Of the vestige of Solstice.
Excellent. I like this scene thing.
Yes, it is good now that I've started using it. And now that I've subbed to Harpy for the next year, I have an unlimited number of scenes I can make. So I could conceivably just set up like, 5, 6, 7 different maps and not have to keep repositioning and resetting up the lighting and all kinds of shit because I just have it set up ready to go. So anyway, yes, Harpy is amazing once you start actually using all of its tools, even if it's a little clunk sometimes. Clunk, clunk. So yes, you all find yourselves in the kind of pleasantly warm, in the shade, a bit too warm, dry heat of Solstice. And, yeah. You walk on out. Who would like to roll a d20 as you walk along the road?
Gorkar will roll.
Ooh.
$18.
18, all right. So the lot of you are unaccosted. You see playful sentient elemental dust devils playing some kind of game of tag and chase. At some point they do notice you all, but it seems like the lot of them just kind of like wave and then continue their playful innocent game out among the sand dunes.
I think this is the first time in the entirety of this campaign where we've had to roll for encounters like that and not failed.
It is actually. That is the very first.
Actually is.
God.
Wow.
Yep. And as you were told, by the residents of the town of Solstice anyway, this place is rather peaceful, and they were surprised that you were accosted along the trail so much.
Just have those faces people want to punch, I guess.
It's very punchable.
So yep, the lot of you make your way on up to the town of Solstice. And this is where I didn't actually create a scene for it, so I'm just going to set it up real quick. So those actually watching the stream can even see RP in action if they ever want to use this for their own game. So check it out. It'll give me a new thing here. I can just click Solstice Town like this. There's my map that I've already imported. I can add all of our players to the scene. Boom. And now I have to add their tokens onto the board, which are custom character tokens. So here's the Frankster. Here's the Gorkster.
Original Frankster.
Here's the Jet. Nice, dude. That's a parody song that we need to work on at some point. No cap.
If we're putting gangster, if we're making that pun, there's a ton we can do. Franksta's Paradise.
Original Frankster. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-da-dum. Yeah, I mean, it kind of works because The Offspring was legit, like, my literal favorite band ever back in high school up until I discovered Pink Floyd.
Yeah,
So,
I thought you would appreciate that.
Yeah, it's unfortunately it's a me reference. So yeah, you guys all walk up to Solstice Town, having been unaccosted and actually having had a pleasant time watching these playful dust devils play a game of tag and catch with each other.
Please tell me they were tossing around like a tumbleweed.
No, they're like playing tag with each other and like trying to catch each other and stuff. It's like a bunch of schoolyard children playing tag. There's like 5 of them.
I suddenly don't feel so bad about this whole thing.
And eventually, you make your way in through the open archway of Solstice Village, or Solstice Town. I forget what I called it. It's Solstice Town.
Top right, big ol' Solstice.
Yep. The archway itself actually has, like one of those banner. There it is. The word that my brain was like, banner. Has a banner that it's written in. Does anyone speak Primordial?
Rob does.
Rob does? Rob?
Yep, I do.
Oh, word. Heck yeah. Rob, yes. It says, welcome, bearer of the Stone of Solstice. And, okay, congratulations and all kinds of other crap. There's, like, balloons tied off of stuff. There's, like, colorful streamers. There's a lot of, like, very lightning motif type designs on everything. And all of you would notice the lightning motif designs, but only Rob can actually read anything, and it's celebrating, the bearer of the gem.
I'm gonna read it out loud.
Ah, yes. It's unfortunate that I don't have like festival music queued up. Actually, what have I done?
How dare.
Yeah.
Also, Gokar is looking at the lightning patterns, not being able to read the words, and he's looking down at his fur.
There we
There
go.
it is.
That's carousel music. Turn that off.
Calliope music.
Here we go. That's perfect. Alright, so yeah, you guys are walking into this like big carnival that's going on. There's elemental creatures and there are constructs filling the streets more than you have ever seen, including an array of creatures that you have potentially seen out in the wild and either waved to or fought at times, but none of them seem inclined to really attack you here within the town. This seems to be neutral ground for everything here. And yeah, there's Jin and like some giant marble statues. One of them has its nose broken off, standing off on the side, all talking to each other. There's a number of tents, number of like open space vendors with bracelets, some tunics. There's like a wooden crafts place. Some jewelry, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, anything and everything you could think of at basically like a Renaissance fair-esque celebration. There's a guy with a pickle cart. Pickles! Come get your pickles!
Well, at least I know they have some food we can eat. That was going to be my first question. My second one is, do you think they take our money?
Is it one of those situations where they have to?
I don't know.
A guy with a giant rack of these like enormous pretzels, like the size of your head, comes up to you and goes, "Oi! You're the chosen ones, aren't ya?" It's like a statue of a hunched over old man that's made of bronze that's talking to you.
I guess.
Huh.
Well, I overheard you talking about worrying about the cost and such. I wouldn't worry about it too much. You four are on Lord Veld's tab. Plus, it's a carnival. We have no concept of money here. All of this is trade.
Oh.
Is there anyone that sells magic items?
Oh, a few. You may have to part with some currency for those items. I meant more of these. And he, like, pulls one of the pretzels and, like, with a very sharp knife that seemed to cut through the pretzel like it's not even there, just shook, hews off half of it and hands you the half of the pretzel and goes, "Yeah, I meant more of the, treats and delectables and such. You'll find quite a nice array of beers and wines and liquors. Just stay away from the Jen's tents if you're going to drink."
Free.
Frankie just shoves the food in his mouth and goes, "Yeah, you can't blame a guy for trying, right?"
It is a soft breaded pretzel that has only been very lightly toasted on the outside and is very soft and gooey on the inside, and has like, the huge salt chunk stuck to it. It is delicious.
I say, my good man, what is this delicious confectionery you have prepared?
Oh, they are called pretzels.
Frankie just kind of looks at them on the cart for a second and goes, "Yes, that is a name that they should have."
Don't ask me why. Someone else brought the idea here. I just make them.
No, it fits. I don't know why, but I look at that thing and you said pretzel, and I'm like, yeah, that's what that is.
That's what I said. Anything, one for the rest of you lot, eh? He kind of offers the other half to you, Gorkar.
Gorkar's eyes are wide, like and like anime sparkly, and just like Gorkar want pretzel.
Wow!
Yep.
Jabber's gotta get one of them pickles.
He hews another pretzel in half and hands, Rob and one the Jabbers. The pickle guy, the old man says, "Oh, flag him down." The pickle guy has like a wheelbarrow that he's like, it's just full of pickles.
Jabber's just like jogs off.
It reminds me of the guy Shell Pickle guy from Final Fantasy IX.
Just kind of runs off. Pickles!
He hears you and goes, "Oi! Pickles!
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 I don't know what they are, but I want one!
And he throws you one. There you go!
Gosh.
Up to you.
Pickle.
Up to you what Jabbers thinks of pickles. The pickle is larger around than Jabber's forearm. And is longer.
19.
It is
Jabbers.
huge.
Jabbers is enamored. That's a 19. He is in love with this pickle.
This pickle has like a 3-inch diameter fucking, it's like 8 or 9 inches long. Like, this is a huge fucking cucumber that he uses to make these pickles. And yeah, it's delicious.
Frankie's just like chewing on one, like, I never thought of pickling cucumbers. Wonder why they just call them pickles.
So yes, is there anything in particular you guys, any kind of shenanigans you guys like to get up to in particular before moving into the more serious matter at hand?
We should probably go
The
talk.
water lady is.
Yeah, we should go talk to the Mareed and tell her we talked to Brixie and Tata.
Okie dokie.
Crunch.
Oh yeah, very crunchy pickles.
Love crunchy pickles.
Jabber's YouTube channel ASMR, just crunching on pickles.
Yeah, and go ahead and roleplay for a second. I have to mute my mic and I'll be RB.
Gorkar thinks that we should probably go talk to the Marine. Tell her we spoke with Tato and Brixie.
You want to talk to her?
Gorkar not know what Jabber's talking about.
Yeah, him and Rob, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Frankie eyes Rob.
I have no idea what you mean.
I'm sure you don't.
Rob is pure. It is in Rob's name.
Exactly.
Silverwind's in my name. I can't do either of those things.
Well, she liked you a whole lot last time, Gorky. This is not a surprise.
Gorkar's cheeks are just like flushed. Gorkar goes, Gorkar not know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Suffice it to say, I don't think she likes anybody more than she likes herself.
Probably not. Crunch.
Yeah, Gorkar's
Just-
now stuffing his face with the pretzel.
Yeah, before I forget, Rob hands Frankie that prism thing.
What is this?
I don't know, but I was told I had no use for it.
Okie doke.
Another random talisman of some kind?
Yep. Something like
Well, here I have this, and he hands over the golden rose that still has 2 petals on it.
Oh, thank you. Remind me, what does it do again?
You pluck a petal off, and it casts silvery barbs.
Oh, cool.
And there's 2, so you got 2 uses of it left.
well, dips is back.
I'm trying to add this thing to my inventory.
That is a never mind from me in the chat, then. Disregard that message.
Well, dips was back.
No.
Okay.
All right. So, yes, you guys are going to see the Mareed. Correct?
Yes. She has a name, but I'll be fucked if I can't remember it.
Same.
I will dig it up.
Oh, and Rob and I traded trinkets. He gave me the
Kaida.
lens. Tida. Rob gave me
Or
the
Kaida.
Kita.
Kaid?
I remember you said it was Kita because it reminded me of Atlantis.
I think it's
The Disney movie.
Kaidist. Anyway, you see her over in the fountain singing to a large group of individuals who have collected themselves around her.
Go ahead and move my Guiley over there. In a thaterly direction.
Frankie just kind of leans up against one of the palm trees and goes, maybe these two should handle this particular interaction. She wasn't overly fond of you or Jabbers.
No. And yes. In opposite order.
Frankie looks like he's trying to figure out what that means.
Jabber smiles, nods, and takes another crunchy bite of his steak. It's
Working on that thing all day, aren't you?
It's big!
Sure, at least you won't have to eat too much. But don't spoil your dinner. Who knows what's at the feast?
Mmm. Jabbers can eat loads.
It's pickled. It'll last forever.
Yeah. It's as big as his arm, so.
You've never had pickled vegetables before?
No.
What do you... So I sometimes forget how different the lives we've led are. Four of us.
You're gonna ask what Jabbers eated before.
Yeah, what did you eat?
Well, Kobold mostly make hunting parties. Depends where we live. Before, when the shiny one was still alive, lots of hunting. Sometimes we'd kill Grumbleteeth. But
A what?
Grumbleteeth. Jabbers points to Gorkar and Gorky's trainer.
Orcs?
Yeah. They were a big problem for Jabber's tribe.
You ate orcs?
And sometimes orcs eat at us.
That is, horrifying.
Well,
I can see why you seem to enjoy it here more than you did at home.
well, back in my home, Tribe's Cave used to be contested territory, sorta. Belonged to the Grumbleteeth before the Shiny One took it and made it safe for all lizards to live.
Frankie's like looking at Jabbers for a second, like eyes narrowed, like, okay, I'm trying to parse everything I know about everything he's told me in the past. So he goes, so a dragon came,
The Shiny One.
pushed out the orcs, and then
Yep.
you were happier because he was protecting you. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So it was mostly game meat at that point, or like livestock? Did you eat sheep?
Well, sometimes, when travelers, we'd sneak take, or
This is where you
make.
find out kobolds kept orcs like cows.
No.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh my god.
No. Sometimes traveling parties, bring cows, bring sheep, bring other animals. How we have to steal sometimes.
I mean,
Live.
until I came here, I never stole anything in my life. Well, that's not entirely true, but that's a long story. We don't need to get into that. It wasn't like a big deal. I was a kid.
Hmm.
Um, Interesting. I'm learning a lot about you today.
Well, kobolds live in cave, so life's sometimes hard. So we have to take for what we need. And same here. Not people like kobold very much. So it hard.
Well, I like you plenty, Jabbers.
Jabbers like drink too.
Thanks.
I'm assuming this whole conversation is going on while Rob and Gorkar are interacting with.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Alright.
Meanwhile, guys,
Is she mid-song, or can
So
we just
you guys, Gorkar and Rob, you approach Kaida. She is singing. Her song is as beautiful as you remember from the last time you were here, and she goes through a couple of songs before finally she like quiets down and respectfully bows and says, "I will be taking a few moments to rest my voice before I continue." And then she looks over at you two and smiles and says, "Ah, hello. It is wonderful to see the two of you again." And the water gently sluices her down to the edge of the fountain, where she leans her elbows up on the edge and her chin in her hands. Her feet kind of kicking playfully at a jet of water that's streaming behind her. "What brings you two back to my fountain? Have you come to listen to my songs?"
Gorkar happy to be back here, but Gorkar have other things that bring him back to the fountain. You wanted us to talk to Tato and Brinkley. Is that not correct?
Ah, yes, I did.
Well, Gorkar and friends go back to Gore, talk to Tato and Brinkley. We try and talk to them about leaving and coming to see you again. They say they tried, but they not think that Etsos let them leave. Gorkar tried to put in a good word, not sure how well it worked.
She frowns and says, "This Etsos. I have heard of her before. She likes to come and listen to me sing sometimes, but only when she has been here, which has not been for a very long time." "Oh, is she here now? Do you know?" She cranes to look around the crowds.
Gorkar not sure. Gorkar and friends just told we need to come for banquet. Last time big banquet though, all leaders of different realms were there. It was just in Gore last time.
You got anything to add there, Rob?
No, I'm sorry, Rob. Rob was listening to Gorkar, but he basically nailed it there.
Okay. So you can roll a perception if you want, as she's looking out over the crowds to see if she can see Etsos. You can also do the same, if you'd like, or if you'd rather not. I understand.
us or just Gorkar?
Oh, just Gorkar and Rob.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I have +0, so 17.
Oh.
Dirty 20.
No. So Rob and Gorkar, you both kind of one after the other. Etzos's unmistakable, very unique, twisted, adorned horns sticking out over the crowd, and you can see her. She is flanked by Tato and Brixney, who are kind of like craning their necks towards the fountain, and when they see you seeing them, like they steal a glance to see if Etzos is busy, and then like give you like a little like close to the chest wave, like hey guys, we got here, kind of a wave, you know, excitedly.
Rob kind of like waves back.
Gorkar looks over his shoulder and says, Gorkar think he see Etzos, Tato, and Britsney, and kind of points in the direction.
Kada sees them, and you watch as the column of water that is Kada becomes a little misty as water begins evaporating up off of her a little bit. And you almost swear that there was a bit of a pinkish flush in her cheeks. And she says, "Oh, it is them."
While Frankie to Gorkar, or Frankie to Jabbers. So what do you think that's about? Pointing at her, misting up like that?
I don't know. I like her.
I don't either.
So
Wow.
Gorkar delivered message and somehow got Tato and Brixney here. You're welcome.
She comes close to you, Gorkar, and plants a kiss on your cheek, which is delightfully cool in temperature. And you also gain, basically roll one of your hit dice, effectively. Roll like you're healing with one hit dice and gain that many temporary HP. So like a
Nice.
D12 plus your con mod, I think, is for you.
That is correct. So that is 9 temporary hit points.
Alright, so
As-
Gorkar has 9 temp HP.
As Gorkar flushes in the cheeks and just smiles real big.
Rob, same thing. She slides on over to you and plants a delightfully cool sensation of a kiss on your cheek. And you gain, roll whatever your hit dice is plus your con mod and gain that many temporary hit points. And she looks around at she looks at the two of you and says, "Wasn't there 4 of you?"
The other two felt that they wanted to stay back.
Gorkar
wow.
just sheepishly grins and points over to the palm tree that both of them are leaning on and says, "That's Gorkar's friends. They kind of help."
Frankie, leaning against the tree, just sees them point at them and gives the, like, 2-fingered off the forehead salute.
She looks up and sees the two of you leaning against the palm tree, and you see her consider for a moment, and then she kind of waves at the two of you in a manner that it is intended to, hey, come over here, kind of a wave.
What do you think? Should we do it?
I guess.
Alright. Frankie rolls off the tree and walks over.
Jabbers does the same.
The two of you have assisted your friend in bringing my 2 loves here. Please accept this gift, though it is temporary. And she plants a kiss on both of your cheeks as well. Same thing. Hit dice plus con mod worth of temporary hit points.
Yeah, all right.
Sorcerer, so that's a D6.
What is that?
Plus my con mod?
Yep.
Damn, that's 9 HP for Frankie as well.
Nice.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 for Jabbers as well.
You're welcome? Wait, you're lovers. Does that mean Brixney and Tato are here? And Frankie looks around.
She said loves.
Yeah, loves, sorry.
Make a perception check unless anyone points them out to you.
I'm rolling dog shit today. I got a 13.
You look around, you don't see them anywhere. I guess no one points them out to him, huh?
11 for Jabbers.
Nope, Jabbers doesn't see nothing either.
Too close to the ground.
Gorkar? Rob?
Actually, Rob will walk back toward Frankie, yelling his name quite loudly in such a way where
Wait.
Hetsos would totally. Wait, what?
Frankie is right next to you.
Oh, I didn't realize he moved. Well, yeah, it throws off my whole plan then. But I'll just simply point them out then. Dang.
Yeah. Well, then having them pointed out, you can see the three of them. Etsos is like shopping at a jewelry stand, and Tato and Brixney are standing with, behind her with their backs to her, and like they see you see them and give you a little, very small, a chest tight to the chest wave.
I'm gonna make a stealth check.
All right, Frankie stealthing on over.
Bryce,
No,
don't bite.
he did. Yeah, Frankie wants to hide from that sauce.
Yeah, ignore that second one. That was a 7. So Frankie is like going to weave into the crowd and like try to hide and just bumps into somebody.
The person like yells out angrily in Primordial, and Etsos turns her head from what she's looking at, and you see her eyes focus onto you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Frankie immediately just turns to the other person. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me buy you a drink. Do you drink? Are there bars here? Let friendly drink. Take me somewhere away from here.
She begins walking towards you, Tato and Brixney in tow. What are you wearing today, Frankie?
Probably just the commoner's clothes, because I don't have the... I wouldn't wear the gore outfit here.
Well, what did you wear to Gorkar's place? Because that's what you had, right?
I mean, yeah, it was just the commoner's clothes.
Okay, cool beans. Yep, so she walks over to all of you. Sorry. I gotta clear my throat. Bleh. She looks up at the Mareed, her nose kind of twisted a bit in a bit of disgust, and she says, Kada. And Kada looks at her with the same look of disdain and says, Etsos. And she says, kind of slits her eyes and says, Tato and Brixney are mine. Kada just snorts and says, we'll see about that. Tato and Brixney are in the back like, ooh, like awkward turtle, ooh.
While they're arguing or having this exchange, Frankie's gonna try to sneak away again.
Okay.
That is a critical fail. That is a 1.
You turn to leave and you feel a hand, not painfully but firmly, grasping your shoulder, and you look, and Etsos has her hand on your shoulder, though she's not looking at you directly. And her head does turn to you. She says, where are you going? Are you not happy to see me?
I don't recall giving you permission to violate my bodily autonomy, ma'am.
What is that exactly?
You're touching me.
So I am.
Frankie just moves his hand to brush her hand off his shoulder.
She doesn't stop you. But she keeps her eyes on you. You can see like the fire dancing in them.
I
Kind
see
of
you
licks
two
her
know
lips
each other.
slightly. Yes, unfortunately. This
Is
one
it? I
thinks she
find
can
it.
steal my husbands from me.
You'll forgive me for finding that extremely amusing.
Indeed.
But doesn't Etsos have lots of husbands?
Yeah, we killed one.
You might be right.
Thought we killed two.
We
You've
killed two.
killed a couple by now. There's others if you'd like. You see Tato and Brixby get uncomfortable.
What? Those two? I like those two.
No. Unless you want to kill them.
Yeah.
I just got done saying I like those two.
Yes. Sometimes the best way to love something is to watch it die. She gives you a cruel smile. Come, Tato and Brixney. There is a pickle vendor somewhere that we must catch. And she goes strutting away. They're just like, they give you like apologetic silent looks and a nod, and you see them like make like desperate eyes with the Mareed, who like one hand to her chest, the other reaching out to them, and she says, I will see you soon, my loves. And they're just like, they turn purple in the face as they make their way away behind Etsos, who is looking for the pickle vendor.
The moment Edsos says pickle, Jabber slowly hides his behind his back.
Oh yes, if you didn't already know, Etsos really loves pickles.
Boys, as she walks away, Frankie just says, boys, I think I see an opportunity for mischief.
Ooh.
Oh no.
If only we could distract her somehow
Ooh.
so that Brixney and Tato could violate her wishes and see their friend.
Gorkar think you know who might distract Etsos, and he just looks at Frankie.
Unfortunately, Gorkar, I had the exact same thought.
You did this to yourself.
Yes, but I see a way. If I pull this off without having to actually do anything, I could make her mad enough at me to stop doing this while also getting what Brixney and Tato want.
Very big risks.
Yes,
Gorkar
but
thinks the chances.
big rewards on the other side, too. Help a friend, spite an enemy.
Those your kind of rewards. Sure.
Well, if I saw a way to get us money out of it, I would.
Sorry to interrupt, but isn't Gorkar's fur finally fully patched in, minus the lightning scars?
Yes.
This would be the first session that we've had since Gorkar's incident with Etsos that he's had all of his fur, sans, of course, the lightning scar. So Gorkar's all about sliding Etsos right now. She singed Gorkar's fur.
Happy furversary.
An anniversary, if you will.
Oh. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Alright, well, Kata just says, I am a fan of mischief.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to come up with a plan to get them some time away from her for all 3 of your sake,
Hmm.
and also possibly mine.
Tell them during the feast, when Etsos would be the most distracted by the delectable meals that she has not partaken of in quite a while. I know she is particularly fond of some of the dishes here, and it has been quite some time. Tell them to meet me at the fountain next to the entryway chapel.
Okay.
I will do that. Besides, food is something I can actively engage with her on.
Looks like Rob is still over by the entrance. I'm going to stick him over here by the fountain. All right. So, if you don't mind, it is about time for me to continue my singing. I must appease my fans today. They have all come from all around Solstice and other places to hear me.
Sure, do you think
understand why
nobody's-
they would want to. Gorkar leave you to it, but Gorkar be back.
And she rises up into the center of the fountain, already beginning another song.
Right. Well, anything else you boys wanted to do? Stop in and see the captain of the guard, maybe talk to that gargoyle.
By the way, up at the top of those stairs of that chapel that's over there, I need to grab a Lord Veld token to stick down. Because you look up and you see Lord Veld chilling up here with
Oh,
Zit.
right, we were supposed to go talk to him and let him know that Hank and Borscht were going to be late.
Oh yeah.
Gorkar think that probably first order of business.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not the first thing we did, so it can't be our first order of business.
First, next order of business.
Next first.
Chomp.
I agree with that. Let's go. The approach.
Alright, so the four of you make your way up to the stairs. Veld sees you sometime before, like, as you're still passing the fountain, he sees you all. And Zit, doesn't make any kind of move in particular, is just watching you all as well. And he opens his arms wide and says, "Ah, my friends! You were supposed to be accompanied by, Mr. Hank and Mr. Vorst. Where are they? Where are they?"
Hank and Vorst say they be here within the hour after our arrival. Gorkar not ask questions. That seem above Gorkar's post.
They mentioned something about acquiring the rest of what you need for the festivities.
Oh, yes, the supplies! Did they have anything for me?
Oh, right. Who has it?
I'll say Jabbers has it. Jabbers whips
You-
up a letter.
Zit strolls over and kind of rudely flips it out of your hand and turns and holds it up to Lord Veld, who says, No, read it out to me, Zit." And Zit shrugs, tears it open, and stares at it for a minute, and then looks up at Veld, and Veld goes, yeah, I see, Yes,
Chatty
very
boy.
well.
In the
You may
nine
all
hells.
make your way away for now. When Mr. Hank and Mr. Vorst arrive, the arena will be here as well. Very good.
Very good.
the arena.
Pumps his chest and says, Gorkar has missed the arena.
Oh, well, yes, a an arena, not the Velderheim arena, simpletons. Shh.
Gorkar just want to fight. Gorkar not care what arena.
No, my lord.
He
the arena
reaches
to
out and
us-
pats you on the head, Gorkar, and says, "Yes, of course you do. Very good. That's why I like you, Gorkar. You're one
The
of my
arena-
favorites."
The arena to us, my lord, is more not a specific place and more of a sort of frame of mind, like heroism or
When
intellect.
Veld pats you on the head and says you're one of his favorites, Gorkar, Zit flashes you a murderous look.
Gorkar just kind of looks and sort of, like shrugs, like. "Meh."
Watch this little fucker be the final boss.
That's interesting.
Well, scurry on. There's plenty of things to do. We are covering your food and drinks, of course, but don't eat too much. There is a banquet, after all.
Jabber's got a pickle.
Zit, walks up to you, Gorkar, and, pushes at you, kind of like a, alright, go on, get!
I wouldn't pick that fight, little man.
He scowls at you,
thinking-
Frankie.
I'm picturing Zit both hands on Gorkar and the feet just walking
Yep,
fruitlessly forward.
yep, exactly.
Okay.
Let's go
Gorkar
before he
just
blows a
pats him
gasket.
on the head and then turns and walks down the stairs.
As you move, Zit,
Zit one of
falls
Gorkar's
forward.
favorites. Zit one of Gorkar's favorites.
There's still something not quite right about
He
that
stops
thing.
glaring at you, Gorkar, and considers for a moment, and then gives you a look that basically says, "Alright, fine. For now." You see him thinking about it, and he just kind of shrugs and then he looks back up at you and does the two fingers point at his eyes. Points at you at the two fingers. And then, back and forth with that as he backs away and just backs behind Lord Veld. Still in plain view, but behind Lord Veld.
I wonder if he does fight. Well,
It's fun to watch.
we're gonna have combat at some point, so we probably shouldn't eat all that much at all, just enough to not be dying of hunger.
Gorkar think it good idea to get a bit of ale or grog in belly.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, I can use a drink, why not?
Yeah. Drink time.
So you guys make your way back over to the bazaar tents and such, eh?
Yes.
Alright.
Formally.
You can find pretty much any of the party favors you can think of here.
So that would be over in this area. These are the bazaar tents.
It doesn't really
Yeah.
matter too much at the moment.
Okay.
They're kind of the whole town is in an uproar. There's shit everywhere.
Hey, watch your step, y'all.
Camel looks at you and shakes its head. Star Wars
It's a
Episode
metal
1?
camel, though, right?
Oh, Jesus. Yes, it's a construct camel. It's
Or
made
it's
of
a
gold.
Camelemental.
Get the fuck. No.
It's made of camel
No.
cigarettes.
No, I demand you make him lose XP for that.
I don't know. It made me laugh.
Camelemental, you fuck.
Oh shit.
Thank you. I'll be here all night.
Rich flavor.
Oh, man.
Well, you guys spend some time walking around, getting drinks, getting some snacks, having a good time. And eventually, after about an hour of hanging out and chilling, you look over and you see Mr. Hank and Mr. Vorst making their way down the main road towards the gigantic temple. And they are, between the two of them, carrying a rather large wooden box that just has the words, who speaks deep speech?
Not
Anybody?
I think that's a negative, Ghost Rider.
Alright, well, you don't recognize the lettering on the sides of this box, but it's kind of horrific and Cthulhu-like. Watch it just say party favors, which, you know, Iktan Book Iki I. You just, Cthulhu
I don't
talk.
know about that pronunciation.
yeah, language.
Dolier?
No, really, yeah.
Really,
The
eh?
city where Cthulhu is.
Oh, yes, really, eh? Yeah,
The language
yeah.
itself is Relayan, yeah.
Really, eh? Vertagen!
Yeah, Gruba, really, yeah.
Yeah, well, anyway, yeah, there's
Vertagen.
lettering on it you don't recognize, yes.
If we all say it, we're gonna cause the apocalypse. Let's be careful here.
Let's do
That
it.
shit's real. That dude
Fuck,
was just
dude.
some racist.
Bro, the apocalypse is already here, beside the point, but Mr. Hank and Mr. Vorst are making their way by with this gigantic box. Do you engage with them or just watch them go by? That is the question.
Frankie's giving them that, like, wow, that looks so heavy and no one's helping me carry it. Look.
If they see you, they pretend like they don't. And they walk by you, Frankie. What's up,
Spooky
Jabbers?
box. But no, spooky
Yeah.
box.
I'm assuming we'll find out what's up with that later. We did our part, and they don't tend to like it when we talk to them, so they can go.
Yeah.
As they get about 15 feet past you, they stop, and Mr. Hank says, "You should prepare. The arena has arrived." And then they continue walking, and they place it at the base of the stairs. I'm going to ping Bunk right there. I'm actually going to stick a token down or some kind of asset down where they put it. Let's see. Is there like a box or something I can stick down? Meh. There is. There is a crate. There we go. So we have a crate that is the box that they stick down. Perfect.
Jabbers is gonna call after them.
Belt said not to call it the arena, it's an arena!
They snort, but do not respond.
That's why I didn't say anything. I knew they weren't going to talk to us.
Lord Veld's voice thaumaturgies over everybody. You look up, and you actually see that Zit is floating in the air, and he's holding like a couple of megaphones in his hands, pointing in different directions, and Lord Veld's voice is also like projecting from these megaphones as he floats over the town. And Lord Veld says, "Ladies and gentlemen, elementals, statues, and other such things, welcome to the second Gym Bearer ceremony. Oh gosh, exciting day. I didn't even prepare a speech. I didn't think we'd get this far, guys. It's been a while. Well, welcome one, welcome all. It is time for us to enjoy the fighting prowess of our heroes. What do you say, everyone?" And the elementals and constructs all around you raise up their fists and various implements of appendages, and there's a great cheer. And the crowd surges around you, veritably pushing you towards the crate.
Wow.
Gorkar just has his weapon overhead, like, basking in this shit.
Yeah,
And
Frankie's just kind of letting it happen.
And you all find yourselves standing before Mr. Hank and Mr. Vorst at the base of the temple. Lord Veld puts his hands into the air again and says, "Are you ready, heroes of Velderheim and the multiverse?"
Oh, dang. I missed an opportunity. Jabbers need to have stickier fingers.
And Mr. Hank and Mr. Vorst both kick the box on either side at the same time, and the wood disintegrates around it looks like a little playset arena type thing, and you feel yourself suddenly being drawn towards it, and everything around you gets larger and larger, and before you know it, you are itty bitty standing inside this little arena space, and the walls around you have become smoke. You cannot see outside of it.
Hold on. Did we
And
shrink? We're fighting
Oh.
like spiders in a bucket? What is this?
yes. But go to the battle map, as I am going to be sticking down your tokens there, and I'm going to get the music going after I get the tokens down.
Wow.
But it's just the road from, from Solstice.
We can't escape the road.
Listen, I have been very busy, and I actually didn't have time to make the map I really wanted to for this.
No,
Hey,
Gorkar
it's
never
all
seen
good.
this place in Gorkar life. Gorkar completely bamboozled. Heck.
Alright, and so you guys get to start here in the blue box, like always. Here in the blue box!
Ooh, in the center.
I didn't mean to do that. Messed with my size.
And we need some proper battle music, so let me get that going here. It's just I'm a one-man show with all the behind-the-scenes shit, so... Where are you? There we go,
Where'd that bird come
boom!
from?
Huh?
So where'd that bird come from?
Oh my god.
I was actually about to say that I like how Gorkar and Rob are covering opposite ends, seeing as we're right in the middle. But if you want to start all on one end, that is cool.
I wasn't sure which. I just wasn't sure what.
It's like one more person and we would be forming a turtle around Frankie.
Yar!
Yes.
Those are some interesting looking creatures.
They are fire snakes. Snakes made of fire. They are elementals.
That's just kind of what it says on the tin then, huh?
Wowie.
And I have to give them letter designations after I stick them, in worryingly different distances around you.
And we're going to be rolling in D&D Beyond for initiative, right?
You
For the
can.
chapter?
You don't have to. It doesn't matter to me. You can tell me
Okay.
what you got. I'm not too fond of the D&D Beyond dice at the moment anymore. TBH.
They've been remarkably low for everyone that I've spoken to about it. They just have been rolling low. Period. It's
I
weird.
think they roll like poopy and they get stuck in weird places, and I don't like it.
They do. I'm just going to use the roller on my phone since my physical dice are in a box.
Big bag of dice. I'm gonna use it.
I recently got the Witchlight Carnival dice, and I've been really liking them.
Ooh, yeah, those are pretty.
They're so nice. They're so nice.
Anyway, we want to do initiative rolls, don't we?
Yep, I'm also getting their letters set up because I'm a derp and didn't, actually pre-set up any of this stuff. Because, I'm a mega professional.
Well, let us know when you want initiative numbers, because I have mine.
I will let you know. All right, Rob,
21.
Jabbers,
18.
Frankie,
13.
Gorkar.
12.
All right, we are at the top of the order with Rob the Pure, and all of you can kind of hear a dull roar of cheering voices, but it's like kind of dulled out by the fog that's around you. You can't see outside of it, so you're not sure how anyone's watching this. I am also going to take a dab
Over here, and I'm going to attack.
because it's 420 somewhere. Go for it, Rob.
Doing math. Hold on.
Also, you should be able to see lettering for them, so you can just refer to them as their letter if you need to like refer to multiple easily.
I rolled a 14.
14 is a hit.
Lovely.
14 points of damage.
All right, 14 points of damage. Hold on. Whew. That is letter. Oh, where's my mouse? There's my mouse. That is letter H. Yep. So 14 points. What kind of? That's a magical weapon, yes.
Yeah, magic, and it does radiant.
All right. So 14 damage. It is bloodied.
And then my second attack.
Oh, also, you hit it. One moment. I'm sorry. I need to roll one of these doohickeys. You take 2 fire damage when you hit it. Like, you hit it and fire splashes off of it.
Okie dokie. So it's a dirty 20 hit.
Yes.
13 points.
13 points. It is dead.
That will end my turn.
Jabbers.
All right. So many choices. So many choices. I guess we're going to try and expand on the area that Rob has started. We'll take our steady aim as a bonus action to give ourselves bonus advantage. To go ahead and rack up a crossbow bolt and give a swing to I over there on Rob's righty hand. That's one of those.
The other lefty righty.
Yeah, the other lefty righty. Let's see here. 19 to hit. Okay. Right. That is 11 piercing plus 46. Let me dig up my d6s here. 1, 2, 3, and for some giggles, this guy right here.
Is this a magical weapon, Jabbers?
Yes, it is a +1.
And you went for G or I?
I.
Okay.
Let me do a calculator. I have my calculator right here. Ooh, I did some good damage. Okay. So 20 for the sneak attack.
Okay, so is that 20 damage total?
No. I gave you the first one.
I need the total damage.
You told us off for not giving you giving you total damage last game.
Well, I need the different damage types as totals, is what I mean to say. Like, if it's all piercing, I need it all together. And sneak attack does your piercing damage.
Okay. That was a... So 16 for the hit and 20 for the sneak attack, so 36.
36 damage to eye is a dead fire snake.
Very cool. And that concludes Jabber's turn currently.
Phew. You hear someone in the distance chanting, "Whole gang, whole gang, whole gang."
Rise up!
Rise up, whole gang. Fire snake's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Big miss.
30?
Okay.
20. 25. All right. And let's get everyone centered. Cool. So, Rob. 2 bite attacks coming your way from the from each one. That is an 18 to hit
That's a miss.
and a 21 to hit.
Yep.
All right, so it bites into ya. You take 4 piercing damage and 5 fire damage. Sounded a little computer-like there. And here comes a couple of tail attacks, one from each of them, Rob. That is a 13 and a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Jabbers.
Yeah.
Trace.
Mm-hmm.
3 bites coming your way. That is a 5, a 6, and a 14.
No good. Lucky.
Tail swipes coming your way, Jabbers. 3 of them. 11. 18.
That'll do.
21.
Okay, last 2 hit me.
Yes. So you're going to take from the first one 2 piercing damage. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, bludgeoning. I'm sorry. 2 bludgeoning damage and 5 fire damage. And from the other guy, you take 3 bludgeoning and 2 fire damage.
Okay, so...
And if you have resistance, then yeah.
Yes. The first
Round up.
fire damage. First fire damage was what?
5, so you take 3 of it.
Let's see, 3.
The second one was 2, so you take 1.
Cool. That has eaten through my temp HP perfectly.
Gorkar, 2 bites coming your way. A 6 and a 9. Nice, but not for him. 2 tail swipes coming your way, Gorkar. 15 and an 18.
Also hits.
I'll read them out in ascending order, so I'll read the lowest first. So if I read one that hits, then I'll just be like, and the others hit, basically. All right. So that's for the first Smackarooty. That is 5 bludgeoning damage and 4 fire damage. And for the second Bludgery-Doo, that's 2 bludgeoning damage and 5 fire damage. Frankie, 1 bite and 1 tail swipe coming your way. The bite is a natural 20.
We're gonna silvery barbs that.
The bite is a natural 20.
Fucking. Hey.
I picked it up, I joggled it, I rolled it. The dice wanted it. I'm sorry. That's okay, I rolled 3 nat 1s in a row the other night when I was a player. That was fun. What was that chance scorecard? You found it the other day?
I
8,000.
give advantage to Rob.
Xylus has redeemed a healing potion for Frankie.
Wait,
All right,
what? I don't-
let's let Frankie get hit first, and then. But also, the tail swipe was a 13 to hit Frankie, which I think also hits.
Yep.
All right, so for the bite, that is 6 piercing damage and 10 fire damage.
Thank you for the redeem, Xylus.
And then for the tail, that is 4 bludgeoning and 4 fire. And then a healing potion comes from out of the sky and cracks against your head. Roll for a healing potion for yourself. I believe that's 2d4 plus 2. Thank you, Xylus, for the redeem.
Oh, 2 1s, so 4 hit points. Awesome.
Rip. Oh,
I'm
man.
using D&D Beyond like a fucking idiot. That's why I have this
Oh,
problem.
that's a cracked die. I need you to roll real dice, please. I will. Come on, stop rolling D&D Beyond dice.
It's
There's-
just a habit at this point because it's right in front of me.
I know.
I know
It's
how
been
that
so
feels.
hard not to click them, especially for large groups of dice. But I keep getting reminded why I don't want to use them.
Okay, that's a little bit better. 2 2s, so that's 6 HP.
Yeah, you get 6 HP back, Frankie. Good job.
Exactly.
And it is now your turn.
Cool. We gonna get some revenge because I'm gonna go ahead and burn a sorcery point
Revenga.
for a distance spell and cast Spirit Guardians. So I need all of them except for G, who is out of the range, to give me a Wisdom saving throw DC 17.
All right. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them making a Wisdom saving throw. Correct?
Correct.
I can throw 5 of these at once, and I'll have to roll. Well, actually, I can grab Talk's 2 d20s. There we go. My Sunday family game character will lend his strength to the saving throws. And that's a what kind of saving throw?
DC 17 Wisdom.
Wisdom, okay. So they have to roll a 17 on the dice. That is 2 passes.
Okay, they still take half damage, the rest take full. So those 2 take 5 damage, the rest take 9. If I'm rounding up correctly.
Alright. So, half damage is 5, full damage is 9, and what kind of damage is that?
Radiant.
Cool. So, A takes 5, and, J will take 5. G is not in it, and then the rest take 9, so 9.
And I think, yeah, that's gonna be it.
9.
for-
9. 9. 9. There we go. None of them bloodied. Gorkar.
Okay, so I am surrounded by B, C, D, and E. Are any of them particularly worse for wear?
They are
than
all
others?
winded.
All right. Gorkar is going to look at the one that is directly behind Frankie and is going to fly into a fit of rage. And then is going to attack attack B with an attack from the +1 Great Axe. That is a 22 to hit.
Against D is a hit.
B. But
B?
yes, the
Yeah,
one
I mean,
for-
still a hit, but yes, B. Got you. What's that damage, my dude?
Just a second, I'm seeing what other dice I have to roll other than my D12.
Mm-mm.
1d6. Okay, cool. All right, give me just a sec. Okay, let me do some math. I have 10 plus 4 is 14, plus 2 for Divine Fury, or for Rage, rather. So that's 16, and then plus a d6 plus 3, so that's 4 plus 3. 16 plus 7 is 23 damage. 7 of it being radiant.
23 damage to B is a very, very dead fire snake. And Gorkar, you also take 6 fire damage.
Excellent.
You get burned as you hit it. A little bit.
Oh god. Is that enough to add a singe level to the fur?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, you look
Gorkar-
down like, oh! No, okay.
Gorkar is going to then look at letter C
Oui.
and is going to attack again.
Si? Oui? I don't know how to say C in French. But I'm sure you know.
Say. Anyways,
Oui.
that is an 18 to hit.
Fire snake. Takes a hit.
Excellent. All right, let me roll the d12.
None of you speak Ignan, right?
That's
I
another
ask
11
because
points
if
of damage.
if anyone
And
speaks
no.
Ignan, then you understand these things, but if you don't, then you don't. How much damage?
11.
11 damage. It is staggered.
And having used my bonus action and my action, that is
Gorkar,
all.
you also take 5 more fire damage.
Okay, so that was 7 and 5.
I can only roll a d6, so it's probably 5 and 5.
Okay, 5 and 5. Okay, cool.
Alright, that's it for Gorkar's turn. Question mark?
Correct.
Okay. We're back at the top of the order, round 2. Let's see here. Rob is winded. Jabbers is full health. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fire snakes that are winded. One of them is staggered, and one of them is at full health. Frankie is winded, and so is Gorkar. Rob, you're up.
You have
Oh,
advantage.
You have advantage.
From the silvery bars.
I rolled a 24. On air.
To attack?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a hit. Which one?
A.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna smite. That's the full health one, right?
No. The one to the G is is unharmed.
Okay. $11 points.
11 points to A.
Correct.
Bloodied.
Well,
12 to hit for your second attack.
yeah.
That's a miss. Whiff.
My
Rob
turn.
makes the first miss of the party. There's a gasp.
That ends my turn.
Got anything else for us, Rob?
Nope. I attacked twice, that was it.
Okie dokie. Jabbers, you're up.
All right. You know what? We're gonna stand and fight for just right now. As bonus action, I'm gonna let out a draconic cry, and every single one of these guys, you guys have advantage on attacks. I hit all these guys around us, not the ones over by Rob. Sorry, Rob. And as an action, we're going to give. We'll give E a good stabbo. Give him the stabbo with our dagger of blind sight. So,
Oh, this one doesn't have any
turn-
markings on it, does it? How did that happen?
Huh?
This one's not marked. Interesting. I'm gonna refresh.
It's right behind Gorky. The one that I'm attacking.
Oh no, I know. It's just there's one that's not marked around you. That's interesting, huh?
Okay.
A, G, F, E, D, C. H and I are dead. J, that should be J. Keep going.
All right, so it was a 21 to hit for E. Let's see.
Yep, that's a hit.
3 plus 3, 6. 6 piercing, and we will roll our words. Sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
6. 40. 1. 4. Plus 5. Plus 6. Ooh, not bad. Alright, so 23 damage total. All piercing. Yes,
23 piercing damage against E is a dead fire snake, and you take 2 fire damage, Jabbers.
Okie dokie. And that is end of Jabber's turn.
Fierce lizard. It is fire snake's turns.
And I'm gonna need all of them except for G to give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 17.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. I don't need Tox dice. All right, DC 17. None of them pass.
Alright, where's
Terrific.
Where's that damage? Where's
Terrific.
that
Terrific.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to roll damage on here.
Congratulations.
Sorry, give me a second to queue that up in my dice roller. That's 3d8. I was saying all that already, but forgot that I have to hold down a button to talk. Okay. So that's 7, 8, and 1. So that's 16 damage. Radiant.
16 radiant damage against all except for G.
Yeah.
There's at least one that's dead.
Dead. Dead. Dead. Dead. Death's door.
Bam.
Huzzah. They may take their turns now, those that remain.
The one that's on death's door tries to bite and slap Jabbers. That's a 10 for the bite and
No
a
good.
12 for the slap.
Also no good.
Rob, a bite and a slap. A 6 for the bite. An 18 for the slap. Frankie, it's your turn.
We're just gonna go ahead and cast Sacred Flame on that one that's remaining. It's
There's
attacking
2 remaining.
Jabber. That's attacking Jabbers, I mean, the one
Ah,
in the
gotcha. Gotcha.
I forgot I don't have Sacred Flame. I'm getting my characters mixed up. Mind Sliver then.
Raggy.
I need a DC 17 Intelligence saving throw from this one.
Intelligence save.
Yes.
-1.
Monster dumb.
It got a -1.
Alright, so he takes 9 psychic damage.
It has a -2 int stat. And it rolled a 1. How much? 9?
9.
It has 1 hit point left. It dies.
Yay! And that is gonna be my turn.
Gorkar!
All right, Gorkar is going to move.
It's like 25 feet. Not bad.
With
Not-
range, can I move 20 and
Yep,
be 10
that's
feet
20.
away?
Yep, that's
Excellent.
20.
And we're going to recklessly attack.
Alright. Stupid thing!
That's plus 7. That is a 21 to hit.
Yes. And you're not within 5 feet of it, so you don't take the fire damage. Good job, Gorkar.
Okay, so that's 14 plus 2 is 16 plus 5 is 21 slashing damage.
There, I was rotating you the right way. 21, 21, 21, you say. He is on death's door.
21.
He is on
slashing
death's door.
Okay, Gorkar is going to swing again, and we are already recklessly attacking.
Well, yeah, you're already recklessly attacking, so that's what you're doing. Yep.
Yum, 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 yum.
It has 1 hit point left. It dies. Jesus Christ.
Fucking dead.
It's dead.
Yay!
Sweet. How much XP do I get for the bard?
So each of you get 500 XP for the fire snakes, and you feel yourselves being sucked back into where that blue square is. You have a moment to put yourself back in the blue square, or however you'd like to be formed, and you feel the magic of the collar surge through you, giving you the effects of a short rest.
Wow. Why did I just roll that? That's okay. That's fine.
Sorry, how much experience was that again?
500.
I ain't going nowheres. Not yet, anyway.
I'm going to roll 3 hit die.
Make sure you also stick yourself in the proper place on the battlefield, Gorkar. And I am ready for your initiatives whenever you have them for me.
It's the metal one.
As 2 robots that are, well, they are gigantic beer kegs. There's beer sloshing out of them. And they've got like a beer stein. Both of them are holding a beer stein, kind of like in their hands as like a weapon. And they have like a robot head on them. And there's lights flashing and little analog meters with dials and needles and shit. Keg robots.
Aim for the heads.
In terms of initiatives, that's a 3 for the Frankster, the lowest I can get.
Gorkar?
16 for jabbers.
Alright. Rob?
And let's see what initiative is.
13 for
9.
Rob? And 9 for Gorkar? Alright. Sorry, I hadn't, I'm not done,
More beer bots. Excuse me.
I gotta rename them. I made this harder than it needed to be. Let's see. So A, B, C, D, yes. This is E. See, if you have this all set up beforehand, it's so nice, right? But a lot of this game is done on the fly. Although I did have these combats set up beforehand. Okay, cool beans. So you should be able to see letters on them. Each of them that far away each. And it is the Keg Robot's turns first.
Oh, wow.
So. Five. Oh, wait. Okay, good. 10 feet forward. 10 feet forward. 10 feet forward.
Oh.
Wait. Yeah. Boop, boop.
Come closer, my pretties.
Sorry, we're getting a bit of a different... Okay, there we go. Alright, so... one of them showers all 4 of you in a beer shower. I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, jeez. Alright.
Yeah, again, I keep forgetting not to use D&D BF.
Stop it. Just stop.
15.
Get some
15
help.
for Jabber.
.gif.
It's a 17 for Frankie.
20 for me.
19 for Gorkar.
And what did you get, Jabbers?
15.
Alright, so all of you have saved against it. It is delicious beer. Like, some of it gets in your mouth and, oh, it's very tempting. But no, important. Another one. Sorry. This one is going to get all of you with a hot spray of oil. Make dexterity saving throws, please. The lot of ya.
Ooh.
Also, I forgot to mention you all get +3s to your saving throws.
Yes,
Oh,
you do.
shit.
Oh, sweet.
That's an 18 for the prankster.
It's 23.
So, hold on.
25 for Gorkar.
7.
Gorkar pass, yeah.
Dirty 20 for Jabbers.
Yep, that's a pass. There
So
we
did we all
go.
pass?
Oh, there we go. Yep, all pass. So, that means that you take half damage, and I only get to roll 1 dice, and it is a... You all take 7, so you all take 4 fire damage, except for Jabbers.
Jabbers will take no damage.
You take 2 fire damage?
No, incorrect, because Rogue.
Oh, that's right. Haha. Right,
What is
right.
it?
All right, I need you to make a second of these dexterity saving throws, all of you.
Mhm.
Again, another
And
23.
and there will be one more,
This
but I
is-
need
Okay,
the second first.
so 17.
Yeah, that's 23 for Gorkar. And you said one more?
Not yet, though.
That's
still need-
22 for Frankie.
Okay.
Also 22 for Jabbers.
All
What
right,
the
I need one more.
That is a 21 for Frankie. Jesus Christ.
Ah, Jesus. All right, last one then.
19 for Gorkar.
Fuck's sake.
22.
Mm-hmm.
Did Jabbers
Paladin,
just get 22?
Paladin for the win.
So, Rob, what did you get?
22.
Frankie?
21.
Jabbers?
22.
Gorkar?
19.
Fuck off, all of you. Alright, so, half damage for the first one is 6 fire damage. Except for Jabbers. And half damage for the second one is 3. Except for Jabbers.
Well, I'm glad we rolled well, because that still, hurt me quite a bit.
And
I'm
now,
a sorcerer.
and now 2 of them are going to make ranged acid squirt attacks at Jabbers. A 19
Mm-hmm.
and a 22.
Those both hit.
Alright, Jabbas. You take 7 acid damage from one and 10 acid damage from the other.
I'm going to take that 7 and I'm going to use an uncanny dodge for halving that 10 to a 5.
All right. And that is it for them. Jabbers, it is your turn.
Great. How do we handle moving through other players? I forget.
I think you're a size smaller, so you can just do it.
Okay, cool.
But only
Um,
friendlies.
Right. So, let's see here. Which direction do I want to move? Actually, I probably don't even need to do that.
Unless this is Twilight Dawn
over...
Zelda, in which case you get a disadvantage for moving through Dagaza's space because he's so feckin' massive.
I'm
And that's a rule.
going to take the safe route and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go all the way over here. And from here, I cannot use my steady aim, but I can at least pitch a shot. And let's go with Kegrobot D, because I know that Rob's going to be attacking the use calculator, please. Plus it was a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Cool. Right? And now...
Oh, by the way, the blue area is on fire, so if you end your turn in it, you take more fire damage. Sorry. I should have specified that to all of you.
I'm glad I'm not there anymore. Though I'm resist. Where was I? I just fucking... Oh, right, attack, damage. 9 plus... Yeah, 9 for the attack, and let's see, 46 for sneak attack. 9 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 1 equals 22 damage altogether. To D.
All right, 22 damage to which one?
B.
All right, 22 damage to B, which is
No, D. D.
D. Got you at the corner. Okay.
Yeah, right.
22. It is bloodied.
Cool. That will end Jabber's turn.
All right, it's Rob's turn.
Alright. Well, I don't have to move, really. So I'm going to attack the D right in front of me.
Yeah, but also if you don't move at all, you are currently standing in fire.
Uh, 18 to hit.
18 is a hit.
I am going to smite you at level 2 as well.
Okay.
That'd be 19 points to damage.
19 points of damage to D.
Right.
Rob, you obliterate this thing. It was already bloodied. You finish the job.
Had to be sure this time.
Crunch.
And with that, I'm going to step up to him, which is A. And we're going to repeat the process.
All right.
Maybe not. That's an 11 to hit.
That is not a hit.
And it's my turn.
Alright, finding my mouse cursor. There it is. Gorkar, you're up next.
Gorkar is going to swing at Keg Robot B. That one.
Gotcha. Yep. Oh, it's since we have them all indicated the way we can all see them. Pinging shouldn't be as necessary, but I appreciate the habit. It's a good one.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yes. Ugh. B.
All right, that is 13 plus 2 is 15 plus 8 is 23 slashing damage to B.
Magical damage.
Yes, sir.
23. Splat. Bloodied.
Gorkar is going to swing again.
Swing away, Gorkar. Swing away.
That is a 24 to hit. Or 23, rather. I'm sorry.
That makes such a difference.
It was one off of a natural 20 is what I mean.
Well, okay, that is a big difference.
So 23 to hit. We're going to do a d12 plus numbers. That is another 13 damage.
Staggered.
Okay, Gorkar is going to then move. Shoulder to shoulder with Rob, and we are going to call that our turn.
Alright, next up. Frankster. Original
First things
Frankster.
first, we are going to fly 20 feet into the air after.
Arise, chicken.
Yep, a rice chicken. Yep. And we're gonna do second verse same as the first. Burn a sorcery point to expand the range and cast Sacred. Or what's it? Spirit Guardians. DC 17 Wisdom saves all around, please.
That's 5 of them left. Wisdom saves, you say?
Correct.
What's the DC?
17.
That is 1 pass.
Okay, so he's gonna take half damage, the rest are gonna take full.
And the one that passed is this one.
Spinning up dice. $12 damage, 6 to the one that passed. Then we are going to bonus action healing word on myself.
B dies.
Goodbye.
Beer goes spraying everywhere.
Oh no.
All over Gorkar.
5 hit points back to the Frankster, and that is my turn.
Gorkar guzzles as much beer as possible.
Gorkar, make a Constitution saving throw.
I
And
knew someone was gonna do it.
Someone was gonna do it. It might as well be the barbarian.
24.
It's literally his job to drink beer, eat hot chip, and kill bad guy.
Gorkar rolled 24 for drink beer. Ready
Good.
for hot tip next.
Good job, Gorkar. It's the top of round 2. 2 of them are dead. The rest of them are winded. It is their turns. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10. Ayaya! 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 Sorry, I don't know what came over me. Alright. They're coming in with big, they're trying to clobber you with the, beer stein, jabbers.
Oh, no.
16 to hit.
I do hit.
You take, minimum, you take 4 bludgeoning from a beer stein.
We're gonna have that
Beer stein spunk! Ah!
with an uncanny
I forgot
dirge.
to mention, since they started their turn, they should have given me DC 17 saving throws.
Ah, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Yes.
Yes.
That is 1 pass. The same one. Literally.
Okay. Let's see here.
The same one that passed last time passed this time. What the shit?
I mean, that's fine, then I'm not spreading it out over multiple enemies. That's 17 damage.
It starts giving you the stanky leg.
17 damage to the normal, or to the fails, and what's half of 17? 8?
9.
9 damage to the pass.
Alright, so that's 3 bloodied and that one is still just winded. And then yeah, this one runs up and clobbers jabbers. Thunk.
Right, so half 2 damage.
And actually, yeah, this one comes over here like this because this one still has his spooshy douche and is going to 5, 10, 15 skadoosh. So yes, include that in the area now. Gorkar and Rob, please make dexterity saving throws, please, as more hot oil spray everywhere.
16.
That's a pass. Gorkar?
17.
That's a pass. So you both take 7, so you take 4 fire damage, the both of you. And now, Rob, you're taking a clunk-a-dunk. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Gorkar, you are taking double clunkies. Did you reckless this turn?
I did not.
Alright, then they don't get their advantage I was about to give them. That is a miss, and a 21.
That is most certainly a hit.
That's minimum damage, so Gorkar, you take 4, so you take 2 bludgeoning damage as they hit you across the face with a beer stein, and it insults you more than it hurts by a large margin. It looks at it looks at the stein in his hand and looks at you, looks at the stein, looks at you, puts its hands up and does like the like I don't want any trouble, man, and backs up like a foot. Jabbers, it's your turn.
All right.
Hey man,
Jabbers
listen, I don't
is
want any trouble. I'm sorry.
Jabbers is immediately gonna let out a draconic cry. I know your weakness! Leaks! And that's gonna give him advantage so he can take out his dagger of a balloon and give him a good stabby stab.
Oh, what?
Dagger of blind sight.
Oh, you said Dinger and I was like,
Yes, I
what? What the fuck?
All right.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
That's a 19 to hit. And where are the little triangles? Here there are 2 little triangles. What's a 3, 4? What is that? 3, 4, 6 piercing. First, now we're gonna get our snick attack.
I'm a snake. I'm a slippery snake.
Snack attack.
I'm a snake.
Oh, that one almost fell off the table. Okay, wait. Not too shabby. 6 plus.
I kind of wish there was physical dice that rolled on Harpy's table, but at the same time, I'm glad it doesn't. But at the same time, I wish it did. You know? Be nice.
So that's 14 plus 6 equals 20. 20 stabbing damage.
20 stabbing damage is a dead robot.
Yeah.
Beer
I told
goes.
you I knew your weakness.
Beer pours all over you, Jabbers.
Mm. Jabbers, stay strong. Resist temptation. In the middle of a scrap.
And that's, you know what? We're gonna move Jabbers 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just give ourselves a better vantage point. And that'll do it.
Alright. It's Rob's turn.
Okie dokie. Here comes the flail.
Also, note, you are standing in fire. If at the end of your turn you are still doing so, it is relevant.
It's all part of the threat. Wasted movement speed if it drops. 15. Okay.
A 15 is a hit.
Wonderful. Here comes a hit with 11. Is this one winded, fresh, bloody?
This one is A, and it is bloodied.
Alright, let's make it a level 1 strike.
Schmick.
Smite light, if you will.
11 points to damage.
That's a dead robot.
Excellent.
Beer goes spilling all over you and Gorkar. Gorkar?
I'm gonna move 10 feet over here.
Gorkar, are you drinking more beer?
Gorkar is just guzzling every bit of beer that hits him in the face.
Alright, roll another Constitution saving throw.
Woo, these are hot dice. That is a 25.
Yeah. Yeah, alright, Rob, you move in to hit your next guy. You see Gorkar just, like, every time you kill one, Gorkar just has his mouth open as the beer splashes into his face. Ah!
A silent head neck shake.
It's what gives Gorkar his advantage. Feel no pain and all that.
That would be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
How is my good friend over here looking?
This one is also bloodied.
Okay, then. I'm gonna hang on for the smite.
Okay.
That'll be 12 points to damage.
12 points of damage is another dead Robbit. Gorkar, just make another Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
I suppose I'll make a show of it. Rob stamps and raises his sword, and not his sword, his blade and shield, and
Okay, that's a dirty 20.
roars heroically.
Are you also gonna drink the beer that splashes over you?
Absolutely not. My name is Rob the Pure.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. But no, I'm not.
Gorkar just drank another face full of beer and got a dirty 20 for his con save.
Beautiful, beautiful. Anything else, Rob?
Yeah. Step. That is it.
All right, Gorkar's turn.
Gorkar has one left in melee range. It looks
He
like there's
does.
only one left, period.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to recklessly attack. Let me grab 2d20s. Just in case, we're going to use the Vicious Warhammer in two hands. Well, I'm glad I switched weapons. That is a 17 and a 20 on the reckless roll.
Yep, that's a hit.
Let me do some. I meant on the dice. Like I got a natural 20.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Yep, that's a natural.
Yeah,
Yeah,
got a 17 and a 20 on the dice.
I
Since
see.
this is gonna be a he's already dead situation.
Let's get those dice.
Let's get those big numbers.
Big numbers go Bert.
Hey, you're not gonna tell me.
Okay, so I add an extra 7 damage on top of all of the numbers that I roll. So we've got 10 as a max roll plus 1d10 plus 3. So let me roll that. Do I also double my rage dice
Mm-hmm.
and my divine fury dice?
Mm-hmm. All dice that you're rolling for damage.
Oh, holy. All right, just a second. We got some numbers coming in. All right, so we have 10 plus 6 plus 2. And now let me roll a d10 and a d6. And then add my modifiers to it. Okay, so that is, all right, 10 plus 6 is 16, plus 8 plus 3 is 11, so 16 and 11 is 27, plus 3 plus 3.
33.
And then plus 2, 35.
Gorkar, you absolutely fucking obliterate this thing. Roll another Constitution saving throw as beer cascades all across your face.
And that is an 18.
All right. Yep. Beautiful. And you all feel the effect. Your collars get warmer as you undergo the effects of a short rest, and are pulled once again to the inside of the blue square. And for that fight, you get 675 experience points each. 675.
Press. You don't want to use 3 of those. 1, 2. Where are you? Nice, where are you? There you are. Oops.
This has been a good spot for me. I literally haven't moved except to fly upwards. It's the entire combat.
17 plus 17. Okay. So, plus 19. Back up to full. Very good.
Gorkar's now standing shoulder to shoulder with Jabbers, like, Jabbers' blood brother. We gain all the fame and glory.
Yeah. Let's get him.
About to fight some giant enemy crab.
Well, actually, there's just nothing for snails, so I'm using like the eye stalks to indicate snails. Sorry, I don't have anything
Giant
better
enemy
for.
snail.
Yeah, I don't have
Caviar.
anything better for snails.
That's escargot, you doofus.
That is escargot. You're right.
Oh my fucking god.
Don't call me a doofus again. Gorkar will rage.
Sorry. I didn't mean to be so hurtful.
I think Gokar's gonna rage anyway.
Gorkar will rage at the party. Gorkar, not doofus.
All right, so before you are two large snails with two large-sized snails with flails attached to their body in different places. There's fire and like large like venom poison sacs on them. And you see the slight shimmer of a barrier of some magical sort accompanying their shell. And the individual in the middle is a construct. It is a doll that is hanging up almost like it is a marionette on a couple of broken strings, as its arms are hanging limply down and its head is just hanging, and it like shakes and its head like lolls up and it looks at you and it says, "Let's play." And yeah, let's roll initiative.
10 for the prankster.
11 for Jabbers.
18.
Also, I will reference the Izanami Dreadful Doll skin from Smite as the visual inspiration. I won't post that anywhere in Twitch because I don't want to get slapped with copyright bullshit, but I'll send it privately to you guys in the Velderheim OOC channel of kind of what this terrible doll person is stylistically reminiscent of.
So Gorkar's initiative after advantage is 19.
All right.
Friends used to play this skin.
Gorkar 19. Yeah, that was one of my favorites. I also like the Plague Doctor, though. Frankie?
What?
Initiative?
I said mine first is 10.
I know, I didn't get it, though. Jabbers.
11.
Rob?
18.
Beautiful. It is her turn first. And she has a -1 initiative. Jesus. That means she rolled a natural 20. Damn, okay. Her and Gorkar got the same initiative. And it put her at the top. Here, I think players win ties. So Gorkar, it's your turn first.
Gorkar is going to rage, first of all.
Uh-huh.
We are going to move 5, 10, 15.
we are using the Great Axe to attack right now.
Mm-hmm.
That is a dirty 20.
That is a hit.
All right, let's roll some damage. All right, so let's see. This is a +4 and a +3, which is a +7, plus a 2 for rage, which is a +9. Let's roll some dice. 11 plus 7, 19 points of magical splashing damage.
All right, 19 damage hits her, and like you get a good slash, just shook, and she goes turns in with the hit like you got her, and then just like each part of her body like twisted like faces you, and her head like turns completely sideways. She says, "You're gonna have to try harder than that."
Gorkar, try as hard as possible.
And Gorkar rolls another swing. Oh, god damn it, that was so close. Okay, so that's a 26.
Yep, that's a hit.
Oh gosh, that one is 13 points of damage.
Alright, 13. She is still winded as she just begins laughing hysterically.
And Gorkar has used his bonus action to rage and both of his attacks, so that is all for Gorkar.
Alright. That means that it is her turn. She's gonna be a problem. So yeah, Gorkar, she 5, 10, 15, 20 does not leave your range as she just continues laughing and she spins in the air as she like pirouettes around you, Gorkar, and comes in right up in the Jabber's face. Her features like twist, her teeth sharpen, and she lets out an unearthly screech as she tries to slam you with both of her fists, Jabbers.
Why you always go with me?
That is a 13 to hit.
Nope.
And a 26 to hit.
That indeed you did it.
Whew. 15 bludgeoning damage for Jabbers.
We're gonna use our uncanny dodge's reaction to have that.
8.
Pew,
Rob.
pew. Gonna stay here, that's for sure.
Yep, you came to me, so I don't have to move. You weren't undead or a fiend by chance, right?
You don't know. But everything that you've come across in this place has been generally a construct or an elemental of some kind. She is like a doll. She is a marionette. She's made of like wood and stuff.
She could have been possessed, I don't know. Anywho, why you learn that?
That's what I'm saying is you don't know. I mean, you could think she is, but she might not be.
Well, it's important for my smite, because I'm going to hit you with a level 2 smite.
Okay. If you hit her.
21.
That's a hit.
I'm going to hit you with a level 2 smite. It doesn't actually D8 if she's a fiend or
Nope.
undead. I'm assuming she's not. Due to
She's not.
I'm mentioned from before.
Mm-hmm. She's not.
Alright,
Oh.
at least I rolled dopely. in that one.
Never mind.
What's up?
Nothing.
$26 points of damage.
Alright, 26 damage. Her laugh is incessant.
Rob grits harder and just goes
Her
to
head
swing.
her head like spins around upside down, the eyes widening as she like cackles continuously at you.
This one's coming for your teeth.
This one's going for your teeth.
Oh, such a shame. 9.
A 9 is a hit.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. I like that.
And here comes my last level 2 smite on top of that.
I like that a lot.
She's a very clumsy marionette. How much AC do you think she has? Ah, wonderful. I like
be
the monsters that
27
have
points to
surprisingly
demo.
low AC. How many?
27 points to damage.
27 points of damage. You knock a big chunk of wood off of her, and like it twists her to the left, where she's facing away from you, and her laughing stops. She is bloodied, and she just turns and faces you and says, "Oh, you're gonna pay for that."
I guess it's not so funny anymore. Bring it on.
Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Jabbers.
All right.
Crazy ass marionette in your face.
Well, not for long because
Not
we are
for
going
long.
To we're going to
Slippery
bonus action.
lizard.
Yep, slippery lizard bonus action. Disengage the fuck out. So 5, 10.
Fuck
15,
this shit, I'm
20, 25,
Fuck
30.
this shit, I'm out. Break it down.
All the way away.
And I
Fuck
don't
this
care.
shit, I'm out. I'm fucking all the way out. What?
Yep. All right. May not be able to use steady aim, but that low AC is going to do something for me right here, because I'm going to make use of my sharpshooter feat, take 5 away from my roll to get a plus 10 in damage.
Mmm.
Plus 19 minus 5 is 14 to hit.
14 on the marionette.
Yes.
That's a hit.
Cool. This is gonna get all sorts of good damage.
And I'm queuing up a dab for myself in case you hear me go silent for a moment.
Sure. Let me do my maths.
Shoo.
So, 7 plus 4. And my sneak attack. Let's see. 4 plus 4 plus 3 equals 16. Can I see that history here? Alright. So 14. So a total of 63 damage.
You gave me a beautiful amount of time to take that dab. 63 damage.
Mm-hmm.
She watches as you scurry off, and she opens her mouth and begins letting loose this terrible screech of a laugh. And you take steady aim, and you let loose an arrow, and it goes shunk right down into her throat. And her little marionette eyes go wide, and then she just crumples to the ground as if her strings were cut.
Yep, stop being funny. Funny to me now.
Am I gonna pay for that now or later?
That's the end of Jabber's turn.
All right, Marionette's dead. It's Frankie's turn.
I get to go before the giant enemy snails. Okay, well, they're snails, I guess that makes sense. We're gonna just immediately arise chicken 40 feet in the air, because I think when you described these things, you described them as having fire and poison and also flails. Like, I don't want to be anywhere near these heavy metal arthropods.
That's a little too high. I cannot. Bring yourself down a bit.
How's that? Is that good?
That's good. You
Okay.
can't be too high. That's my
So
job.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. Don't judge me.
These are not labeled, so I don't know which one. The one on the right.
My right or your right?
I don't know how you have the board facing. Let me ping. You get the ping.
You get the ping.
That one. I need him to give me a DC 17 intelligence saving throw.
I
please.
gave them letters.
B then.
B needs to make an intelligence saving throw, you say.
DC 17.
I gotta say, and he cannot pass this.
Cool.
Monster dumb.
That's good. I'm fine with that. So
Minus
he's gonna take
4.
He's gonna take 3d6 psychic damage.
Bare minimum 16. I'm not gonna roll it.
So it's 11 psychic damage. Also, he can't...
hold on. Hold on.
Holding.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I had to read something.
May I continue?
Yes.
So it's 11 psychic damage. He cannot take reactions until... what is it? On its next turn... Yeah, no. Can't take reactions until the end of its next turn. And also, on its next turn, it can only take a move, action, an action, or a bonus action. It must choose one of the three.
You got it.
As I cast Tasha's Mind Whip. And it's gonna be Frankie's turn.
All right. A moves in on Rob. B is going to sit in place. Both of them are going to use Scintillating Shell. I need all of you that can see them within the bright light. Okay. So, let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Okay. 5, 10, 15,
Also
20,
remember, I'm
25.
40
Rob,
feet in the
yep.
air.
I know where you are. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That was snarkier than I intended it to be. There was no snark intended. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Okay, Jabbers is outside of it. It's because I'm coughing and I just took a big fat dab.
All good.
And the piping in my face goes crazy after I take one of those for a few minutes. Okay, so both Rob and Gorkar are in range of both of these. Neither Frankie nor Jabbers are in range of either of these. So Rob and Gorkar, I need you both to make 2 wisdom saving throws.
I knew those fuckers were gonna have some kind of thing. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fly.
Yeah.
Now I understand
My
why
first
Wizards are
one,
18 for the first two.
21 for the first one.
Okay, that's a pass.
16 and 18 for the first two.
Oh, that's the only two I need from you, Gorkar. Thank you.
Okay. 16
seven,
and 18.
17 on the second.
Okay, those are all passes. So the two of you managed to not be blinded from either direction of extremely dazzling, brightly colored lights that emit from their shells. And there is a 30-foot radius of bright light around both of them, and a 30-foot radius beyond that of dim light that is emitted from it. And any creature that can see them makes disadvantage on their, or gets disadvantage on their attack rolls. Even if they're not within the bright light, like it's so bright that it obscures the creature. It's so fucking bright.
Wow.
And back at the top of the order, let me see. Gorkar's full. Rob is winded. So is Jabbers. Frankie is full. The marionette has had her strings snipped, and both flail snails are currently dazzlingly bright and untouched. Gorkar.
Gorkar is going to recklessly attack. The snail
All right.
is
So that means that you roll one dice because you're canceling the disadvantage.
$18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay, so
I'm
that
waiting
is
with bated breath for the damage.
9 plus 2 is 11, plus 3 is 14, plus 3 is 6, so 16 damage.
16 damage to Flail Snail A. 16. It is winded.
Alright, we are going to attack again. For a 21 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay, this one is a 16 damage.
16 damage, okay. Bloodied Flail Snail.
And Gorkar just roars in its face and holds his ground.
Alright, I believe that means it is Rob's turn.
Oh boy. It's flail time. I still don't have to move anyway. With the disadvantage, my lowest roll was 12 plus 5, 17.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna level 1 smite.
Okay.
Yeah, one of them is always a 1. 19 points.
It is on death's door. The third creature this session to be on death's door.
That's a thing.
Wow, look at that. 3 1s. That is haunting me. What the fuck?
With my last second. Well,
1 in 8,000, sir.
No, yep. As usual, my second was a miss.
Did I
with a
piss
9.
off some, like, god of mathematics? What the fuck is up with all the 1s? In 3s, in sets of 3s. Anyway, sorry.
9.
Anything else from Rob? 9 to
Nope.
hit?
Yeah, unless that's a hit, then no.
Oh, nope, that's a miss.
Then I am done.
Jobbers.
Alright, well. Using a bonus action to give ourselves steady aim. and advantage. We're gonna take aim at giant enemy slug A because he's standing next to Rob, and I'm a good fucking sneak attack anyway, even if I lose that advantage from being blinded.
Yep.
So let's see. We'll just roll it a straight. That's a 19 plus 7. 26 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Hell, I should have used my sharpshooter. Oh well. 1d8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus. Put that on there. 7 plus 4. Big attack. 6 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1 equals 21 damage.
To the one on death's door, it is dead.
Cool.
Very dead. It lets out a
That'll be
terrible squelching sound as it deflates.
Well, death's door or not, that's one less enemy. Oh, that's Jabber's turn.
Frankie.
Actually, Jabber's is just gonna. No, he can't because we got steady aim. Never mind. Ignore me.
All right.
Since it worked so well the first time, we're gonna do that shit again.
Oh, the thing that it can't pass?
Yeah, and also that I don't have to roll for, therefore canceling out the disadvantage. So that we're gonna cast that at does it do at higher levels? Targets additional creatures, no additional damage. That is unfortunate. So we'll just cast that at second level again.
Okay, you got it. It fails.
10 psychic damage. Also can't take reactions. Also has to choose one thing from the action economy to be able to do next turn. And that is Frankie's turn.
Since it can't do anything else, it is going to withdraw into its shell and gain +4 bonus to its AC. Gorkar, it's your turn.
All right, Gorkar is going to move. Let's see, 5, 10.
It is also no longer gleaming.
So it doesn't have all that light fizz.
And Gorkar is going to recklessly attack. It, knowing that it is tougher than
You
it
do
usually
not
is.
need to recklessly attack. It is currently, you get advantage by default.
Oh, I thought you said it got +4 to its AC.
It does, but it also, you have advantage against it because it is considered restrained, and since it's inside its shell.
Alrighty. I will give you
That's the way it works! It doesn't, it kind of nullifies the +4 AC, but this is how it works. You know, whatever.
There's a reason I don't really use withdraw on Yamu.
Yeah, because it makes you restrained.
That's a 23 to hit.
Yep. Jesus. Yeah, that giving advantage to your attacker is so bad, but like it withdraws into its shell. Maybe it should like nullify the restrained bit because that's so dumb. That totally nullifies the ability. We're gonna have to talk about that about Yamu.
Why you would say restrained? Just say your movement speed becomes 0 and you can't take actions.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 22 damage.
20 hue. 20 hue.
22.
Oh, you did 20 hue. It is now bloodied. Next attack, Gorky.
That was at advantage, right?
Yes.
Natural 20.
Oh, Jesus.
It's the second attack of the
It's
turn.
already dead!
It doesn't get all the bonus damage of like Divine Fury and all that, but I do get a flat 12 damage plus whatever I roll.
Alright, roll it. You monster. Do 19 damage. Do it.
That's 21 total damage.
It's dead. Splat. And you all, first of all, you all get 800 experience points each for this last battle.
Very nice.
And you feel yourselves being pulled back upwards and into your normal sized forms, standing next to the fountain, and there's a crowd of people around you, like all cheering and clapping. Well, people, elementals and constructs around you, clapping and cheering. And Lord Veld approaches you. Let me see. I'm going to Town of Solstice. Scene is where I'm going to here. And Lord, yep, Mr. Hank and Mr. Vorst are standing on either side, of course, but standing where the arena was is Lord Veld, and Zit is, kind of behind nearby, and he has his hands raised in the air going, "Wow!" Oh, by the way, don't forget you get your short rest, because your collars like glow, get warm, and fill you with soothing energy. Our chosen have yet again proven that I am magnificent at choosing my heroes. And there's a great cheer as Lord Veld puts his hands in the air, his little beholder face kind of tilted backwards a bit, the eyes all closed, a large smile across his features as he basks in the cheering, which is obviously for you guys, but he also obviously thinks it's fully for him. And he goes, "Yes, yes, cheer your lord, your savior." Someone in the back. Gorkar, you rock!
Gorkar hefts his great axe over his head and goes, Gorkar load and saber.
And, yep, Mr. Hank and Mr. Vorst both approach you, all four of you, and they say, "Thank you, but your part of the banquet is now over. We are to escort you back to your place in the city." And you see nearby there is this enormous table with just the most delicious looking dishes you've ever seen. And they shake their head. "No, you were part of the entertainment. Your turn here is over. It is time for you to vacate so that they may party without being reminded of what they are doing to you."
But Gorkar just want food. Gorkar not listen. They don't have to tell Gorkar what happened.
Mr. Hank and Mr. Vorst both pull each 2 to-go boxes each, one in each hand from behind their backs, and they say, "Fill these as much as you can, and then we go."
Woohoo!
Well,
Gorkar kind of hangs his head and just says, at least Gorkar get food. Gorkar think Gorkar have lots of fans here, but Gorkar never know now that have to leave.
Yeah, and they just nod and say, "This is the way."
well, so much for mischief, but at least I get food out of it.
Yep. So you all pick through the line of stuff, sampling things here and there probably. Mr. Hank and Mr. Vorst don't stop you. As long as the main focus is loading down your to-go boxes. And you get, you stuff your little boxes full of all kinds of delectable things, veritable feast yourselves. And when you close them, you feel a little magical arcane lock kind of snip closed on the box. Frankie, knowing enough about arcane doodads and what's it's talking with Ruin, we're just going to give it to you. You get the impression that these boxes are going to magically keep the contents fresh and warm. Basically, they're time locked in the moment you stuck them in the box until you reopen it.
Frankie's just holding the box, like, more fascinated with it than anything else that they've done today.
And Mr. Hank and Mr. Vorst, you see, also have a box each. They just kind of, put them behind their backs as you approach them. And they lead you on down and out of Solstice and down into the city itself and into Gorkar's home, where I'm sure the feast is mighty and the conversation is good, but that is not a thing for on-screen. In fact, I think I'm going to give the players a chance to do some non-session roleplay off-screen, if they would like to, in Gorkar's dining room, basically. But yeah, that's where we're going to call the session. I'm going to give the players an extra 1,000 XP for a job well done.
Oh, yeah.
And also, Frankie, the answer to your burning question is yes. You can keep the box of food time locking.
Dude, how did you know I was going to ask that?
Gosh, I wonder.
Well, why wouldn't you want to keep it? It's a thing that keeps food fresh. That's, really useful.
It seems like it's made of styrofoam, but because it's a magic item, it's indestructible, effectively.
Also, I'm a fantasy medieval peasant. I've never seen styrofoam before, so this whole thing is just like, what the fuck is this box?
It seems very flimsy, but, like, it's freakishly sturdy, but that's because of the magical properties. You're pretty sure that if this wasn't a magical, an enchanted box, that this material would probably be only good for one go, and you're pretty sure that one accidental stab too hard with a fork would render it useless for any more uses. But again, magic item.
What is this absurd material that is both incredibly satisfying to touch and also incredibly horrific to touch at the same time?
And yeah, that's going to be our session for the night. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for being here, all of you players and all of you viewers. This is an awesome game to run and be a part of.
Yeah.
Yeah. GG, everybody. Good stuff.
Yes.
Gorkar says goodbye to all the viewers. Thank you for coming.
So does Frankie, but
Not be able to do this without you.
so does Frankie, but his voice is my voice, so you can't tell the difference.
Gabbers doesn't acknowledge any of you.
Oops.
Ow.
Just kidding. He loves you.
Oh,
Just
oh
doesn't know
boy.
it.
And we'll see you all next time on the City of the Lost. Stay lovely, everyone.
Bye.
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 Bye bye.